Hey guys, welcome to the Massive Iron Channel. I'm Steve Shaw. In this video, I'm going to do something a little bit off topic. I'm going to talk about why I took down G-Shred's video off my channel. My wife was on that video with me. Talk about a few things that I've learned and talk about how I'm going to move forward when dealing with other YouTubers and just give some general advice for some of these other YouTubers. Before I get into that topic, if you have any questions or comments, drop them down below. The best topic ideas I turn into videos just like this. All right, so way back in the day, maybe 9 years ago, I think it's 9 years ago, maybe 10 years ago, I started doing YouTube out of my basement, the dungeon gym, and I just started working for Muscle and Strength at the time. And my only goal was just to pass along my passion for lifting, maybe help a few people. And somewhere along the lines, life went crazy. I went from some schmuck in a gym, in a home gym, to being the editorial director, content manager at Muscle and Strength, and later at Tiger Fitness. And, I woke up one day at Tiger Fitness and I'm making videos with all these other YouTubers, the Hodge twins. We did videos together, baseball celebrities, football celebrities, training with Ronnie Coleman. My life did a complete 180. And, I've met so many of the major YouTube celebrities, met so many of them, trained with them, interviewed them, had them in my office. My office at Tiger Fitness was basically a carousel. On any given day, you never knew who was going to be in my office. The Hodge twins or Jerry Ward or Casey the one-legged monster. Heck, one time Alan Roberts even brought in a case of beer. That was pretty memorable. And we did a live video, but we didn't drink the beer, regrettably. So over the years, I've tried to help as many people as I can. That's kind of my nature. When I was at my own website, Muscle and Brawn, I built it up just, I hardly made any money. I just spent hour and hour just trying to help people, just trying to talk lifting and talk about my passion. And it grew into a career, and that's the way it was at Muscle and Strength as well. They had a forum, got to know the people really well on the forum, grew the forum, and eventually the site grew and the business grew. Not solely on my back, I'm not saying that at all, but I just continued to do, what I love to do, and it grew into this. And, to this day on this channel, everything I do is to help you guys. These days I have my own business, which is a huge blessing to be able to put out workouts, put out content, and do that for a living in this industry. But one of the biggest mistakes I've made during this time is spending too much time trying to help others. I'm trying to say this in the right way, because there's been guys that I've helped that have been really satisfying and rewarding, and folks that I've tried to help that have just turned into train wrecks. Early on, I did my best to help Alan Roberts, and he took off like crazy. I just tried to give him some general advice, and behind the scenes, I talked to some other YouTubers. Geoffrey Schofield on occasion, and Sean Nalawani on occasion, and just other guys on occasion. But there have been people that I didn't particularly like much, or agree with much, but I would still help out, right? Or there'd be people that I didn't really like at all, and I would mention in this video. And I'm not saying I don't like G-Shred. I agree with a lot of what G-Shred has to say. Believe me, there's a lot of people in this industry I don't like. But my biggest mistake sometimes has been mentioning the names of the people that I really disagree with. And moving forward, I've just decided after what's happened with Geoffrey and G-Shred that from now on, if the channel's bigger than me, fuck them. I'm not going to even mention the name. I don't really care. There's some channels I really don't like, and I think they just do a disservice to the muscle building and strength building process. And, quite frankly, a couple of them really get under my skin. But what I did today was I took down all my or yesterday, I took down all my videos featuring G-Shred, because moving forward, I'm going to take a stand. I'm going to continue to do what I do and trying to put out good content for you guys. But moving forward, I'm not going to give anybody that I do not care for 1 second of promotion on this channel, 1 second of promotion in my comments. Now, I was not anti-G-Shred until yesterday. I was not. I believe he puts out a lot of good advice. But unfortunately, after yesterday, I'm just not a fan. In my opinion, I don't think he really gives a fuck about his fans. That's my opinion. And you can't take my opinion away from me. You can try to have my video deleted, but you cannot take my opinion away from me. There are two types of people in this industry. People like Geoffrey, Schofield, who are trying to help people and build a business on a foundation of doing the right thing. Now, we're all human. We all make mistakes. I've made mistakes along the way. Geoffrey will probably make mistakes. But if your focus is on helping people, you will take criticism seriously, you'll take feedback seriously, and you won't try to beat up your fans for telling you what you could improve, right? I get it over and over again. People tell me, hey, I like this about your workouts. I don't like that. I don't like this. I don't like that. I don't like this about your coaching. I'm constantly trying to evolve and improve, because that is healthy feedback. That is a healthy relationship where there's communication both ways. And this is the way healthy relationships work in life. And this is the way healthy relationships work in a business sense as well. When people give you feedback, you got to have ears to hear what they're trying to tell you. Not everybody's right, but you got to listen and understand and try to evolve and learn, and not just get all butthurt or try to attack somebody that doesn't like something you're doing. Now with V-Shred, you know what? That's what I see him as right now. I see him as somebody, and you can go over to Geoffrey Schofield's latest video and learn more about this, but I see somebody who doesn't really give a shit about his fans, and that's just an opinion of mine. And you can form your own opinion, but that's the way I see him. You have people that are just trying to put out the best products they can. They're trying to evolve. They're trying to learn. They're trying to do better, because the end goal is to help other people. And then you have people who will go after anybody with an opinion that isn't gleaming or shining or glorifying what they are doing. Because these people, in their hearts, don't give a fuck, in my opinion, about improving their products and services to help people. What they care about is taking the lump of shit they have right there and trying to monetize it and make as much money as they can. That's a hit and run artist. A hit and run artist is trying to hit you and run with your money. Now, I've seen many of these guys in my years in the industry. I have, and I'm not going to name names, but I know two of them, and they're huge stars. And they put out ebooks that were just pieces of shit for huge amounts of money. What they were trying to do was hit and run people, right? Grab some money and run. What you need to learn is, when it comes to a business relationship, if you put out good products at a reasonable price and you sincerely try to help people and you try to evolve, people will trust you. Imagine that. People will trust you, and they'll continue to come back to your products and services because they trust you and they believe in you. And when you make mistakes, you say, I'm sorry, I'll try to improve that. And then you have people who have the potential to take this massive G-Shred size base and monetize it and do so much good with it. G-Shred, are you listening? Do so much good with it. But instead, they try to do hit and run. G-Shred and channels like G-Shred could make an incredible amount of money doing the right thing. But yet they choose to do shit like trying to get videos off of YouTube and do hit and run crap with expensive prices. Now, You can say, well, you know, he has a right, or anybody has a right to set whatever price they want. That's correct. Everybody has a right to set whatever price they want. But when you look at the bigger picture of how G Shred treats his fans and treats people that were supporting him, you have to ask yourself, is this person really about trying to become the best businessman possible, trying to put out the best products and services he can, trying to really help his base? Or is he trying to grab all the money he can while he can and just do a hit and run job? That's for you guys to decide. I've made my opinion. But after yesterday, after seeing him go after Geoffrey like he did, and not taking that as an opportunity, like, okay, I'm getting some criticism here. What can I learn? What can I evolve? What can I change to help my fan base? No, he could have done that, but he didn't. That was a choice he made, and I don't want you guys ever to forget it. He made that choice not to take that criticism and get on video sincerely and say, hey, look, you know what? There are some things I need to change to help my fans, to help people that want sincerely to build muscle and strength. And I'm going to take them seriously. And I'm going to change. I'm going to evolve. I'm going to grow. That's the opportunity he had. But don't forget it. He did not take that opportunity. He did not take that opportunity. If you want to see a reflection of what a man is really about, see what he does under fire. See what he does when he did something that receives criticism. See how he reacts. Does he react and just ignore the criticism and try to attack back? Or does he sincerely try to improve what he's doing? Is he going to take that criticism and going to say, okay, there's a few things I might be doing wrong. I'm going to try to improve them. When people come to me with criticism on an ebook, on coaching, the first thing I ask myself is, what can I do to improve? What can I do to improve? Like, I'm not putting this out there to say I am better than anyone, because I am just a schmuck who started a YouTube channel and gets to do this stuff for a living. I'm not perfect, but you know what? It is an honor to be able to do this for a living and to help people, and I take it seriously. So you can judge whatever you want about me. But when somebody has been given the opportunity to correct their course in life, and instead they use that, they take that criticism and try to smash the person in the face, basically, instead of addressing the issues, you know what? That speaks volumes about what that kind of person is. In this YouTube fitness industry, there is so much potential by these big channels to make income doing the right thing. So much potential to make tons and tons of revenue doing the right thing. Just doing the right thing, putting out good quality programs, creating a business structure, refining your business model so you can build trust with people and whatnot. But instead, some of these channels just exist like predators, in my opinion, to try to steal your money. And if you fight back at them, if you criticize them at all, they don't want to hear the criticism, because they're not in it to improve or better their products or services for their fans. They're in it to take your money. So moving forward, I'm not going to mention anybody's names of folks that I don't support or don't believe in. I'm going to filter their comments, and they can go fuck off. They're not going to get a second of promotion from me. I'm going to continue to support the good guys in this industry. Sean Nalawani, folks like James Tinyvest, Geoffrey Schofield, guys like that. And if I left anybody out, I'm sorry. Guys like Robert Chinetsky, guys like my friend Faz Lips, who's been on this channel. I'm going to continue to support the good guys, and the guys I don't really care for, they can go rightly fuck off.